companies, and I created one for myself and for all of you to be a part of. So I just want to thank you for being here. Adam did mention earlier, we've got tea going on in the back, so feel free to come on back. I'll make sure the kettle stays filled. Housekeeping stuff, there's restrooms through this door. Feel free to come and ask me any questions if there's anything at all that I can do for you. It's my pleasure to have this evening be warm and inviting for all of you to enjoy all of the participants. So thank you very much for coming, and I'll introduce Adam, who's going to take it from this point forward.
Thank you, Cruz.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Yeah. There is a lot of newness, and there's a lot of new energy to what we're doing. When Tracy opened the doors here, we had been working on this podcast and this idea of getting positive news into the world for quite some time, but we always felt like, maybe we needed a space, and maybe we needed a place to have people collectively work together and share ideas, and also look at the idea of bringing talents together to work in the community. And everybody tonight is really not only just an amazing artist, but really in tune and passionate about making their community a better place. So we have gathered tonight to not just introduce the podcast, and that's what my goal is. The Bay Area Beat is essentially on every Wednesday at 10 a.m. You can find it on our website, you can find it on Spotify, and every week I have the privilege of interviewing amazing people who are doing work in the community, everything from Second Harvest Food Bank to folks that are doing work in education, students who are putting together free programs for mentoring. We've done 40 plus episodes now, and it's just a joy for every week I'm able to tap into somebody who's doing amazing work and share it with community. So it's really a joy to be a part of that. And as Tracy mentioned, it is a social media thing. It is sort of a platform of just my voice and listening, but it's important that we get together and connect. So our podcast not only gives information on what's happening, but we want it to be a conduit of networking for people who are sharing ideas and doing amazing work and working together. We cover everywhere from Monterey to Marin. However, because Santa Cruz is my home, we do concentrate a lot here in Santa Cruz, and my co-host, my cohort, unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. Rhoda is in the East Bay. So between the East Bay and Santa Cruz, a lot of our content comes, but we want to be eventually Bay Area wide. Rhoda Shapiro, who is my cohort, wrote an amazing book called Fierce Woman, Empower Your Badass Self. It's actually a bestseller now. She wrote the book when we started this podcast, and the book kind of blew up, and so the podcast sort of became my baby. We were going to do it every other week, but now I'm doing it every week. So it's a joy. If you haven't picked up her book, it's really amazing. I know we have some other things planned in the East Bay that she'll be doing, so look out. It's real easy. Just go to the Bay Area Beat. All the episodes are right there on your phone, or you can go to Spotify and look for it. But our goal is essentially highlighting the stories of individuals and organizations doing the impactful work in the communities across the Bay Area who normally don't get that recognition from conventional media. So our podcast is good news and empowering people who are doing the work that often goes unheralded, and we want to make sure that they get the recognition for doing that. So that's what the Bay Area Beat is all about. So if you know of organizations that are doing impactful work, it's such a network thing. People that are not getting the recognition or are just an amazing interview, we encourage you to reach out. I got business cards back there. And last but not least, we need to sustain it somehow. Our Patreon page is on that flyer back there. If you can just jump on our Patreon sometimes, any little bit helps. We've done stories, everything from folks that are doing work with young people in tech. We've done the Resource Center for Nonviolence here in Santa Cruz, Next Door Solutions helping domestic violence victims. Amazing, the executive director was amazing in that. Downtown Street Teams here in Santa Cruz we've talked to. Just all kinds of folks that are really doing the impactful work. So it's a blessing to be here. So that brings us to tonight. Tonight is really just a thank you and a joy to introduce us and let you know what we're doing. And we believe in artistry, so we thought it'd be nice to come together and bring some nice music and spoken word. I originally wanted to do a full-on slam beat poetry style thing. I thought that was cool. We'll have some poetry tonight, but I wanted to, we just have a lot of great art here in Santa Cruz, so it's important that we support that art and that we support the individuals that are doing the impactful work. And it's my joy and it's my charge and it's my dharma to continue this. So I appreciate you all being here and participating. So we have a great lineup. We have some wonderful folks tonight. I want to introduce a dear friend of mine, someone whose music I would hear in the distance of places I would go to, and eventually I got to connect with her. And it's been a joy to share a story with her and listen to her wonderful music. She's a dear heart, and she's going to welcome us with some music. Sarah, give it up for Sarah Fishleder.
Hi everybody, thank you for being here. I'm wondering if you would do me the joy of singing with me.
Yeah.
Can I get an enthusiastic yes?
Yes.
Fantastic. So this song that is a call and response song, I learned it from Debbie Nargi Brown, and it comes from Kenya, and it means, welcome to my village. You are all a part of my village. We are one village. Okay? So just call and response, and let's do it.
Yeah.
I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba. Go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba. I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba. Go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba. I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, I am Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari chikere Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari samba Mochinamba, go bari chikere 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 Mochinamba. So in the spirit of community and coming together to support what's happening in our community and the artists in our community, and I just wanted to begin by naming our village and welcoming us all to ourselves and to our community, knowing that there's no way not to belong here amongst our family in our village. And so the next song that I want to share, when we're in a village, you know, we have all the people that support us, and when we're going through our good times, they celebrate with us, and when we're going through our challenges, they also support us, and they uplift us, and they hold us. And so this is a song about some of the folks, you know, that do that for me and for all of us, and it's called Oh Mama Mama. Oh. I'm that little guy's mama. Oh mama, mama, guide my way. Oh papa, papa, trying so hard to figure it all out. That's when you know it's time to lay it down on the ground. When you get all stuck up in your head, you know that's the time to lay your mind to rest. Oh mama, mama, guide my way. Oh papa, papa, I pray, oh sister, sister, hold my hand, oh brother, brother, help me take my stand, oh mama, mama, guide me, oh papa, papa, stand beside me, oh sister, sister, help me reach, oh brother, brother, my higher self. And then you look around, you see the trees in the sky, listen to the birds singing songs so high. Look at the dog, you're walking down the street, he just walks his walk, guided by his own feet. Oh mama, mama, guide my way, oh papa, papa, I pray and I pray, oh sister, sister, hold my hand, oh brother, brother, help me take my stand, oh mama, mama, guide me, oh papa, papa, stand beside me, oh sister, sister, help me reach, oh brother, brother, my higher self. Then you ask the one within and all around, you know this body's temporary and we're spirit bound. When you're feeling lost, don't know where to step next, lay it on the Lord because the Lord knows best. Oh mama, mama, guide my way, oh papa, papa, I pray, oh sister, sister, hold my hand, oh brother, brother, help me take my stand. When the people talk and try to tell you who to be, just look them in the eye, say only I can be me. Great Spirit's got a vision's gonna set me free. Yeah, 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 oh mama, mama, guide my way, oh papa, papa, I pray and I pray, oh sister, sister, hold my hand, oh brother, brother, help me take my stand, oh mama, mama, guide me, oh papa, papa, stand beside me, oh sister, sister, help me reach, oh brother, brother, my higher self, my higher self, oh, my higher self. I've been singing that one a lot. I've been going through it. I'm like, mama, mama. Woo. So this last song is really about, you know, we're a community, we're a village. There's people in our village who help us to be able to reach our highest selves, help us to know ourselves, and then there's us and who we are and how we show up and how we say yes to our gifts and, you know, shining. So this is a song about moving through your fears so you can go out and shine and be the gift that each and every one of us are here to be.
Yeah.
It's called Walk Through the Fire. Move through fear, walk through the fire, I shall overcome. Move through fear, walk through the fire, I shall overcome. Move through fear, walk through the fire, I shall overcome. Move through fear, walk through the fire, I shall overcome. I am here for a good reason, and I'll overcome. I am here for a good reason, and I'll overcome. So I can shine just like a child, spread my light to everyone. So I can shine just like a child, spread my light to everyone. Free my heart so it is open, so I can give and receive. Free my heart so it is open, so I can give and receive. Be a vessel for the goodness, for the one to move through me. Be a vessel for the goodness, for the one to move through me. I am open, I am open, I am ready to thrive. I am open, I am open, I am ready to thrive. I just want to be a blessing, be of service in this life. I just want to be a blessing, be of service in this life. It is getting clearer now, I'm gaining blessed clarity. It is getting clearer now, I'm gaining blessed clarity. Breaking through the fog and haze that were overwhelming me. Breaking through the fog and haze that were overwhelming me. I am moving, I am shaking, I am shifting energy. I am moving, I am shaking, I am shifting energy. I'm the alchemist in my life, creating what I want to see. I'm the alchemist in my life, creating what I want to see. Spiral, spiral, circle, circle, through my own sacred geometry. Spiral, spiral, circle, circle, through my own sacred geometry. I am propelling me forward into my greater yet to be. I am propelling me forward to my greater yet to be. I am asking for assistance. I'm asking you. I am asking for assistance. I'm asking you to open the doors that are mine for me to walk through. To open the doors that are mine for me to walk through. Humble, humble, willing, willing to throw my hands up and say I don't know. Humble, humble, willing, willing, throw my hands up and say I don't know. I know this one thing. I'm so big and I'm so small. I know this one thing. I'm so big and I'm so small. I can do something in this life. I can leave something behind. I can do something in this life. I can leave something behind. I can set something in motion for the next generation to find. I can set something in motion for the next generation to find. Move through fear, walk through the fire. I shall overcome. Move through fear, walk through the fire. I shall overcome. Move through fear, walk through the fire. I shall overcome.